Venezuela. See the spring training numbers. Hit .321 in 32 games last year. Breaking ball, top to the right side. And DeYoung.
Good breaking ball right there.
He gets a rise with that breaking ball. And we check out the defense. He and we check out the Honda defense. It's Brian Reynolds in left with Brian Goodwin in center. Gregory Polanco in right. Just saw Will Craig and DeYoung combined for that put out at first. Adam Frazier at second. Eric Gonzalez is the shortstop. Key Brian Hayes at third. And Jacob Stallings is catching Chase DeYoung. So, Matt, you like that breaking ball DeYoung featured just a moment?
Well, especially after two fastballs, and second fastball was kind of up and away, so.
He fools Garver there. Yeah, you've been around enough, having pitched yourself, of course, a former starter in the Pirates minor league system. He's an interesting story for a number of reasons, Chase DeYoung. But you know, in listening to him chat on the Zoom call the other day, it's like, I guess, a lot of pitchers, it sometimes takes them a while to just kind of figure it out, and that's kind of where he stands right now. It seems like he's just figured out how to become a pitcher. Yeah,
it does. You got to mature on the mound for sure. A lot of times, especially guys that pitch at this level, their stuff plays and they go out and they just throw. So you have to learn how to pitch. You have to learn how to trust your stuff and what your stuff's going to do. So, you know, there's a big curve there, just learning your arsenal. But you also, then you got to figure out, you know, what's the hitter telling me by not swinging at a pitch? What's he telling me by, you know, foul balls, reading stuff like that?
I also like, Matt, he talked about the fact, you know, a lot of guys will make excuses for why he hasn't stuck in the big leagues. You know, a former Twin himself, DeYoung, got to the big leagues in 2017 with Seattle. But he said, I just wasn't good. I wasn't hurt. Yeah. I just was no good.
Yeah, go own it.
That honesty's great.
Absolutely. Go own it. Be you. Nobody likes excuses. Just go own it. I mean, we all have good days. We all have bad days.
There's that, breaking ball.
Just left that one up a little bit. Body got out in front of him. Yeah, I just left it arm side high right there. A lot of times, you know, and especially in spring training, that's what we have it for, is to get our delivery down, but his body was gone a little bit. There you go.
Take us through that sequence there, Matt, because you may shy away. You may, 3-2 after that pitch. Why go to a breaking ball? Let's see if I just get a fastball for a strike.
Well, it's spring training. That's why we're here, is to work on this stuff. So he was probably trying to do it the pitch before, and mechanics just got away from him, and he didn't execute the pitch. So wanted to go back and try and repeat it, and he did it. He executed it on that last one.
I mean, that's pretty impressive. Another curveball for a strike to Jake Cave.
Yeah, I didn't think we left it. So.
Because again, Chase DeYoung is in camp as a non-roster invite. He's not on the 40-man. Just joined the team as a minor league free agent, a check swing. Pirates signed him middle of December, like what they saw last year when he was briefly with the Astros and playing independent ball with Sugarland, the Skeeters. So his spring training is a little bit different. He, in essence, is pitching for his, not to be too extreme, baseball life, but probably figures he's not going to break camp as a non-roster pitcher. But
well, he knows he's got to go kick the door down. Is the difference here. He showed up ready to go and knows he's got to impress with his performance during spring training, whereas some other guys may have jobs made already.
You saw the overshift with a Cave at the plate. On the one hand, we talk about it being just spring training, and a lot of times that's the case with certain pitchers and hitters, but as Shelton knows, this could be a pitcher that could really help this team later, and this fly ball to the track will end it. And just a fun story. Chase DeYoung, Brian Reynolds makes the catch in left. He'll hit third. Adam Frazier will be coming up. Here at LeCom, folks checking out the lineup on the big board when they walk in to this historic yard. Showing some sunshine and getting in the last week of spring training. Here is Derek Shelton's lineup. Adam Frazier, Brian Hayes tearing it up. 5 spring games. Hayes 8 for 17. Then Brian Reynolds, who's looking better this spring. Gregory Polanco hitting over 300. Will Craig starting at first base. Jacob Stallings behind the plate. Brian Goodwin is in center field. Eric Gonzalez and Cole Tucker, the starting 9, facing Griffin Jacks. And Frazier, we talked about this yesterday on the TV side. John Wayner and I, Matt Capps, that Kevin Newman is must-see TV these days. It's everything he hits. He seems to, if not hit hard, get hits. This ball driven toward left center field and just
traditionally, you just talk about pitching off your fastball and your other pitches complementing your fastball. So when we say pitching backwards, we'd mean, you know, attacking guys more with your off-speed stuff or changeup, breaking ball, your slider, something other than the fastball. And you know, the reality is fastball may not be a guy's strong suit. It might be something else. So, and if it's not, there's nothing wrong with, you know, going out there and attacking with something that's not a fastball. So.
He starts Garver off with the breaking pitch.
Yeah.
Struck him out. His first time up.
Wanted to ask him what he was looking for the rest of this game with Chase.
Yeah, you wonder, is he well, probably scheduled to go 4, but if he's efficient, maybe get another inning out of him.
May have only been scheduled to go 3, but he's only at 42 pitches right now. So
a pop up, and Frazier over on that side as Eric Gonzalez slipped, took a seat. He could smile about it. Now the Pirates can smile. They're excited to welcome fans back at a reduced capacity to PNC Park. Starts the home opener April the 8th against the Chicago Cubs. Tickets for all games through May the 2nd. The first couple of homestands, they're on sale now. And that includes matchups against those San Diego Padres 4-game series. The Royals are coming in, the Cardinals. Full health and safety measures will be implemented. Go to pirates.com/tickets. Again, the home opener is Thursday, April the 8th at 1:35 against the Cubs. Night games, April and May, are 6:35 starts. So Saturday, April the 10th against the Cubs is a 6:35 game. Sunday afternoon, 1:05, April the 11th. Pirates and Cubs, and then 4 against those Padres. And that will be quite a series. 3 night games, all 6:35 starts starting on Monday, April the 12th, and it concludes Thursday afternoon at 12:35, April the 15th.
How nice will it be to have fans in the stands?
Man, cannot wait. And
so refreshing to
yeah.
see people walking around and in the stands, hear some chatter in the stands. Can't imagine how weird that was last year for the players.
Oh, yeah, just to hear anything.
Yeah.
Well, they had the fake crowd noise, but nothing like the natural
different.
sounds.
That's different.
Yeah.
I fed off of it when I'd come through the bullpen gates and PNC Park, and the fans were going crazy. We were up. Bull Rider was playing on the scoreboard.
I was just going to ask you what it was. Bull Rider.
Yeah.
What made you choose Bull Rider?
I didn't.
Oh.
The Pirates did it for me.
But you stuck with it, though. You didn't.
I did.
Change.
I loved it. I thought it was awesome. You know, I grew up in Georgia. I'm a country music fan. It's a Toby Keith song, and they chopped it up, made it sound real awesome.
Oh, wow.
The wanted sign on the scoreboard and all that.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool. Not that I got to watch it. You know, I was warming up.
Yeah, not that you never peeked your.
I did.
over.
I saw
yeah, I know
I saw
you did.
it from time to time.
I know it. Jake Cave at the plate, a ball and a strike. Chase DeYoung giving up the leadoff hit. This is second time through the order, and there's a fly ball toward right center. And Goodwin.
That's what you call big league pop-up. Thing was hit about a mile high.
How about pitching here in this ballpark over the years, Matt? How tough was it when you saw that? You see the flags right now blowing
Just
out.
Pointing straight out. That's pretty mild, though.
Yes, true. You're right. You're right. It is a mild day here. That's the answer to our question. 46 pitches. 46. We're going to see, I think, is this Mini Caps coming in?
Mini. He's a big boy.
Nice work, Chase DeYoung. Yep. Here he comes, David Bednar. Great work from DeYoung. So it's 0-0 as Chase DeYoung goes 3 1/3, gives up 1 hit, facing 11 batters. And how about this? Rich still has a Caps jersey, number 55. Thanks for that. Tweeting us at AT&T Sportsnet Pittsburgh.
Looks good, Rich.
Yes, sir. Here is again David Bednar. Starts him out with a breaking ball. Shown a great fastball so far this spring. Pirates got Bednar from the Padres. 3-team deal that also involved the Mets. Joe Musgrove went to San Diego. Mars High School and Lafayette College. Bednar, who still makes his home in Mars. Runner takes off. Big swing and a miss, and Stallings kind of lobbed it towards second, figuring he didn't have a chance.
Almost like he came up and then just changed his mind.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to watching Bednar pitch. I've heard a lot about him.
You've heard the comps?
I have.
Yeah.
I have. Got an opportunity to meet him yesterday before the game and shake his hand. Or not shake his hand, but
wave.
Fist bump.
Yeah.
And so Joel Hanrahan, got to talk to Hanrahan about him. I know Hanrahan really likes the mindset as he's gotten to know him this spring.
Twins gems. Matt Capps making his broadcast debut in the Pirates booth today. How dominant he was after the deadline. Look at that. 16 saves in 27 games. Breaking ball, strike. Jeff Hoffman likes Matt Capps as an announcer.
Jeff, it's hard.
You know, you are not trying to sound so smart. That's what he likes about you, Capper.
Jeff, I appreciate that, buddy.
And we appreciate you not trying to sound too smart. We like that.
I have a low ceiling for that. Believe me.
And how about Bednar? Caps like.
Capslike didn't have a whole lot of strikeouts. I was trying to get a ground ball in the first or second pitch right there, but we'll take it out any way we can get it. Keep things in perspective.
Boy, nice backhand pick there off the fastball.
Yeah, having kids makes that easy to do. Keep the game in perspective. Have that understanding that we're playing a game. It's important, but it's a game.
Oh, by the way, Glenn Sherlock talked about Walters earlier with us about how quick he was. We saw evidence of that, the quick hands. Kyle Crick walking Jake Cave. Caleb Hamilton is pinch running. Pitch framing comes into play these days.
It's right there. That baseball feels like a feather after those weighted balls they've been throwing at him. Nice job of keeping that in the zone.
Oh, that slider from Crick has Sano swinging and missing. Pirates fans, suit up for a brand new season at MLBshop.com. Check out new 2021 gear and shop the largest selection of official caps, t-shirts, hoodies, collectibles, and more. Gear up with the Pirates at MLBshop.com. Brian Reynolds joining Robbie. Brent Rooker is 0 for 2. So Chase DeYoung started for the Pirates today. A 27-year-old non-roster invite, and went 3 2/3. 1 hit, no runs, no walks, couple of strikeouts. David Bednar came on with a runner on and 2 outs in the 4th and struck out Miguel Sano. Miguel Yajure, one of the pitchers the Pirates got from the Yankees in the Tyone deal, a 1-2-3 fifth.
Get over there. Take it yourself. Nice.
You like seeing that, huh?
You do. That's one of the things you work on the backfield right there. Communication between the pitcher and the first base. But if you can take it yourself, take it yourself. Then you don't have to risk a bad throw or anything.
1-0 ball game. Head to the bottom of the 7th at Lee Com in Bradenton. Special edition of Inside Pirates Baseball. Questions around at the start of any season. They also abound at the start of any season. 6 questions stand above the fray. Can the team batting average bounce back? Who's ready to make a mark on the rotation? And will these guys show off the gloves? Seek answers on Inside Pirates Baseball. 6 questions debuting Wednesday after the Pirates and Braves here on AT&T Sportsnet. Lecom Park in Bradenton on the boardwalk. Troy Stokes Jr. will get his first at bat against Matt Cantorino. A 5th pitcher today for the Twins.
Got a little funkiness here
from Cantorino. Herky jerky, and that almost had such English on it that it went back fair, but just inches foul.
That's what I was talking about earlier. With everybody's got to have their little timing and their little mechanisms. I wonder if the funkiness with his hands going up and then yanking back down and pausing, some kind of mechanism for him to get him in the right place. That's a lot of moving parts, so that's going to be tough to repeat.
Boy, that is a lot of stuff there, Matt.
It is.
Like you said, tough to repeat.
Yeah. I give a lot of lessons at home. I've got a little place down at the end of my street and work with a lot of kids. And that's one of the things we talk about the most with young kids is their hands and how their hands move. And, you know, it's really hard. Ball's jumping out of his hand, though. But it's really hard to break your hands and get your hands and your delivery up over your shoulders and in front of your face and keep your center of gravity good and all that, and just, you know, repeatability. Something we want as a pitcher in our mechanics. We want to be able to repeat it pitch after pitch.
And so your advice of trying to keep it simple, right?
Keep it simple.
Stokes
yeah.
tries to beat it out.
Yeah, absolutely. But the first thing I tell every kid and all their parents when they come in and we start talking is, look, I kind of teach the way that I did it naturally, like a lot of people. This worked for me. But everybody's got their own little flavor, and that's okay. And if my way doesn't work for you, I just need you to communicate and tell me.
The look of the pitcher now, Cantorino.
Yeah, Cantorino has his way, and it works for him. And, you know, he's obviously been successful at different points in his life. He's here pitching on a big league field, major league spring training game, so he's figured something out.
Tony Walters, his first at bat, came on to catch in the top of the inning.
Some fan wanted to change it.
Yeah, I see the same thing.
He just gave it to him.
Yeah. By the way, the third baseman, Astudillo, is now catching. Other changes, Aaron Sabato at third. Caleb Hamilton stays in it. And Sabato at first, Hamilton at third. Drew Maggi in left, Keon Broxton in center. Su-Wei Lin in right. And Tony Walters draws a one-out walk. Well, so you came up through the system as a starting pitcher. We'll watch Stifo come to the plate and talk again about the Pirates clubhouse door, which is a Fanatics experience. It's now open. Get your ballpark.